Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. I got Albin with me again. You would have seen him on the podcast where we spoke about follow up and follow through. I hope Albin has started applying some of that. We'll touch back to Albin maybe a month or two and see how he's doing. And he can give a raw analysis on how he's been struggling or making success of that. Hopefully. Success should be the story we'll be covering. Aside from that, someone had asked me, Arun KM Official, that's his Instagram handle, and he had asked us, Albin, what is SGB versus gold Bs versus commodity gold? The advantages and disadvantages of each. What's SGB gold?
Okay, sir. With regard to SGB, the sovereign gold bond that is issued by the government, what happens is they have an attractive thing that they usually quote. Like you'll be getting some 2.5% interest for the bond that you are holding. That's the catchy point that each and everyone are looking at. And the other thing is what they are trying to say is when you purchase at the cost of gold, you'll be selling it at the cost of gold that is trading in the market. So it's anyways the same. And additionally, you're getting some 2.5% of interest, which the commodity gold doesn't give, which gold piece doesn't give.
But it's slightly higher price, no? Prices?
That's the thing, sir. That's the catch that they are not understanding. The thing is, the government, when they are issuing SGB itself, it will be like 10 to 12% above the normal price
of gold. Okay.
So they'll be issuing it at a premium. And when you are trying to sell before maturity, that is before maturity of 8 years, you'll be selling it at a discount.
Oh.
So that itself amount.
So it's only worthwhile investing in that if you're going to keep it locked up for.
Yes, sir.
Can you borrow against it?
We can borrow against it. We can borrow against it.
But if borrowed against who can you go to borrow?
We can pledge it in the bank, sir.
You can pledge it in the bank. So it works like a stock then. You can pledge against it.
Yes, sir.
Is it a fast pledge or is it like something you must have a demat account and all that? How does this work?
Okay, so it's like a fast pledge only, sir. But the thing is, like unlike commodity gold that we can pledge anywhere, anytime.
Correct. Yes.
This cannot be done. It has to be done in the market hours.
In the market hours.
In the market hours.
And in the bank.
In the bank. That's the thing we have to think.
Most important thing is that.
And another thing is like the tax exemption that the government is offering them. Okay. What they're telling is when the bond matures.
Fully matures. When you hold it on for 8 years.
When you hold it on for 8 years, you need not pay any capital gains tax.
That's another thing people fall for.
Yes, sir. But as people of India, we have a lot of commitments.
Yes.
And we'll have sudden emergency and we'll be in a point to sell the bonds before the maturity date. That time we have to pay LTCG for sure.
Yes, I agree.
That's a reality.
Yes, that's a reality. And that's what most people forget. Because when they're investing, you're only looking at it right now. You tend to forget that black swan events happen. Floods happen. Things can happen.
Yes.
Disasters can come. Health disasters, national disasters. So to keep that in mind and to invest is difficult. And people lock themselves in, and then trying to get back out of it is difficult. It only makes sense for someone who has so much of liquidity.
Yes, sir.
It is a safe place to keep the money because it holds the value. Like Anand says, stores the value of the currency. You don't lose in inflation. And you have so many other resources that even if you need to pull it out, you don't need to pull it out right now. You can wait.
Yes, sir. And another thing what these people are telling is like, if you are going to get a commodity gold, say for example, you'll be paying some extra 15%, like making charges or GST like that. And it will erode your wealth to that 15%.
Gold Bs. So what is the difference in gold Bs? What is gold Bs?
Okay, gold Bs are the ones that are trading in the market between 10 to 5. ETFs. That's also.
Okay.
The underlying asset will be 24 karat gold and that will be held by the asset management company that is issuing that ETF.
Okay. So the way that works is the asset management company buys some physical gold.
Yes, sir.
Then they deviate into equal ETF units. Then they sell the units.
Sell the units in the market and we can trade it anytime during the market hours.
Okay. But there's also a price variation in that. No, it's not exactly tracking physical gold price.
Yes, it's not exactly tracking the physical gold price because like it doesn't have any added duties to it.
Correct.
No duties will be added to the value of ETFs and the cost that we are going to pay for gold Bs is far less than the amount we are going to pay for SGBs.
Okay. It's much cheaper than
SGB.
Yeah. But is it also pledgeable?
I don't think so, sir.
No,
it's not pledgeable, but we can sell it anytime and it's available.
But you can only sell it during market hours, right?
Only during market hours. Okay. And another thing is we can buy it in milligrams.
Okay. In very small units. So if you only got small pocket money,
We
You
can sell it off.
Yeah.
We can get it.
Okay. The third one is, of course, physical gold. Physical gold is physical gold.
Definitely. So with regard to physical gold, when some situation
happens.
if it happens, we can run away from the country with commodity gold, and we can pledge it anywhere.
Yeah, but there is
We can sell it off
two drawbacks in it. One is storage. You have to worry about storage.
Yes.
You have to spend money on storage, which most people don't calculate.
Definitely.
Yeah, because lockers are not
Locker
cheap.
charges
Are not cheap.
too good.
Yes.
Too high.
And second thing is purity of the gold. You have to be very careful where you're buying the gold from.
Yes, sir.
You cannot just go and buy it from any Tom person and just you get into trouble. You have to worry about purity. Correct?
But yes, sir. So it's better to park our funds in gold piece.
Gold
As
piece.
per my,
So out of these three, you would personally choose
I personally choose first. I'll be going with
gold
gold
piece.
piece. Next, I'll be going with the commodity gold. I'll never end up with SGBs at all. I'll never end up with SGBs. So my first choice will be gold piece and commodity gold, like an emergency fund.
Okay.
I can pledge it in a bank, and for some purpose, I can just pledge it, and I can use it.
So
for my
out of the
emergency.
400 grams, which Anand says we should hold, how many grams would you keep in? Let's forget the last one. How much would you keep in physical? Personally, your choice would be, and how many grams will you keep in ETF? How will you split that 400?
Minimum of 150 grams in commodity gold.
Okay.
Remaining 250 grams we can accumulate as milligrams also. So
Yeah.
each and every month we can accumulate at least a gram.
Okay. So there you guys go.
Yes.
So what Albin does personally, so you can think about it for yourself if something which you like to do. Out of 400 grams is what Anand says we should try and get to. He says he'd keep around 100 to 150 grams in physical gold and he'll find ways of storing it. And once he's accumulated that physical gold, then he'll move on to accumulating the remaining 250 grams in at whatever levels he can, slowly in ETFs. Okay. And we have broadly spoken about the advantages or disadvantages of it. I'm sure this is a hornet's nest. Everyone's highly opinionated about it. These are just our opinions.
Yes, sir.
This is not some rules. You are welcome. If you feel you're great and buying SGBs, go ahead and do that. If you're a strong believer in ETF and markets, do that. If you're an old school person like me and you want to keep it all physical, you can do that too. Keep in mind, as long as you're accumulating in some shape or form, we are happy. We're not complaining. Please accumulate at least 400 grams and try to reach that. It's a wonderful number to be at. Like Anand said, if you just bought it a couple of years ago and you've been sitting on it, you'll be seeing handsome returns for doing nothing. Just sitting in the bank locker and it's growing exponentially. So it's something to keep in mind. Thanks for joining us today, Albin.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And I hope you enjoyed the video today. And we'll see you in the next one soon.
So after Kuwait, my team has decided to do an event in Trivandrum. Those who are desirous of meeting me in Trivandrum can contact our team at trivandrummp@gmail.com, the mail ID given below, or the WhatsApp number given below. My team would fill in you with the details. The event would be in January 2024. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.